Hey guys, what's going on? It's Potato bringing you today's commentary. I was going to play SMG and was like, nah, we'll rock the M8. So I pull out the M8 and run forward and begin to make some plays. Anyway, so today I want to talk about an actual topic. I want to talk about live streaming versus YouTube commentaries. The reason for this is because I like both of them. Well, I won't say equally. I genuinely think I prefer YouTube videos. Although for events, like I'm talking about most of the time, I will talk about competitive Call of Duty in this. For events that you can't beat a live stream, watching them after is not the same. Watching them after is kind of like a showcase of the game that you've already seen. Because if you, it's just to watch it again in case it's a really good game. So I see YouTube really as a showcase for what's already been seen if you stream at the same time. But even if it hasn't already been seen by the public, it's already happened. Therefore, it's not the same kind of effect of it being live. So if you're watching something live, anything can happen. If it's on YouTube, you know that person's uploaded it because it's something they want people to see. I just think you can't kind of get the effect you can with live streaming with YouTube videos. For example, people will play. I'm going to use snipers here for a quick example. This is because they go for clips a lot more than competitive players do. Say they're going for clips. Most snipers will not live stream them going for clips. This is because clearly they don't get amazing clips every 5 seconds, whereas in a montage, it makes them look amazing. Anyone can make themselves look amazing on YouTube. Someone can basically they can just play 24/7 and put out a minute's footage of, well, say 2 minutes a montage a week. You know, I could do that with a sniper rifle. I can't even get feeds at all, apart from I did hit a triple, and I did mention this before, and I'm still mad over it. But either way, you just can't get the same thing, no matter what. It just won't really happen for you that way. So you just gotta kind of go with that. Another thing is the internet connection. On a live stream, you need a fast internet connection before you can even think about streaming, because you'll drop frames, you'll lag in the game, which will drop your quality of play. It'll just ruin how well you play. People won't want to watch. YouTube, on the other hand, you can kind of upload whatever quality you have, because I should have killed that guy. But you can upload whatever quality you want as long as you're willing to wait for the upload speed. I'll give you an example here. It's not exactly a shout out, but it just comes to mind. A guy I know, he uploads on a 0.4. I think it's a 0.4. A 0.4 upload speed. That to me shows dedication right there, because he still puts out, even on that internet speed, and he does very well for himself. He puts out a video pretty much every single day, sometimes even more than one a day. And he has to spend about 4, 5, maybe 6 hours waiting for his video to upload. And during those hours, his internet is that slow that he can't even use the internet. So that's dedication right there. I'm going to put his channel in the description so you guys go check him out. It's pretty cool. He kind of reminds me of D6 a little bit, because he's that kind of character, if anybody knows who that is. But a picture D6 gaming, basically. But anyway, on top of that, another thing that comes into it is, I've already mentioned the suspense, but there's a comparison I thought of that I forgot to mention. And that comparison would be basically comparing it to a football game. Because if you watch a football game live, anything can happen, as I said earlier on. That kind of gives a bit of tension that you can't have with a video that's been uploaded. Because, you know, I'm a Villa fan, everybody knows. I'm just going to say Blues for the sake of it. If Villa kind of played Blues and you didn't know what the score was, and the highlights were only posted on, say, one person's YouTube channel, say a Villa fan's YouTube channel, because obviously I ain't going to make Villa lose. Say that happens, and you kind of automatically know that Villa have won, because why would the Villa fan be posting it if the team he supports haven't won? Because that would just make them look bad. And why would anyone on their channel, apart from me, who's been pretty silly with it, but it's kind of something I want to do, why would anyone want to make themselves or something they believe in look bad? It would be silly. Whereas if that, say if the Villa fan was streaming the game and something bad happened, there's nothing he could do about that. I should have killed that guy too. And I should have also got the staff chopper. There's nothing that guy can do to stop that from being seen publicly by everyone that's watching on his kind of side. So that's another thing that gets into it. Like, as well, like, if you watch the whole game after it's been played, the whole game, it'll be boring. That's what Match of the Day is there for. It's a double headshot. It's kind of like the highlights of the games. So you get to see the best bits, which isn't that bad, which is another kind of thing that YouTube's like montages. It shows the best bits of people's games. So anyone can look good in highlights. Although you can look awful in football highlights. But not really. That's because... But I'll use it as examples like season highlights. A team would pick their best bits from that season to make themselves look good. So anyone can do that. Realistically, anyway, anyone can do that. What else is there to mention? I did have something else to mention. Oh yeah, for the viewer. Live streaming I find a lot more interactive because the person who's streaming can reply there and then to that person live for the person. If any of you can post a comment, the post that the uploader can reply, but I don't think it has the same effect. And the same thing kind of goes, what else was there? It's kind of the easiness as well for the streamer or uploader. Streaming's a lot easier. You set your stream up away you go as long as you've got the decent stream settings to do so. If you haven't, you're in a bit of shit. But if you have, then there's no problems there at all. Also, whereas for YouTube, apart from this Elgato, which I am in love with for commentaries, I'm using it right now. I'm recording straight from the theatre mode. Bring up the score for you guys just to prove that how awesome that is. And that'll bang it into one file for me to upload, which is completely awesome. I love Elgato for bringing me this product, even though I bought it myself, but they made it, which is cool. That guy got leaped, and then I died. But I got him a staff chopper, it's cool. Running down to the end of this game now, but I mean there's only 2.5 minutes left, but I've still got plenty to talk about. Don't worry about it. Another thing with a live stream is, unless you enable your video saving, which a few people do, I think mine's enabled actually, is it will always save the video, but only, I think it saves it for a certain amount of time, whereas for YouTube, unless you delete that video, it will always be there. Like, I'd love to say when I'm a lot older, I'm talking like 50, 60, you know, that kind of age, I'd love to come back to these videos that I make here. You know what, heck yeah, fuck it, I'll probably still be doing YouTube then. I probably won't, but YouTube might not even exist, but, you know, just to come back if possible, unless YouTube gets blown up somehow, which I don't see how that would happen, but, you know, if YouTube still exists in that kind of future time, to come back and show, like, my future family what I used to do when I was, say, their age, like, what I did for gaming compared to whatever gaming will be then, I reckon that could be really interesting for anybody watching, really. Like, that could, like, you know what, this videos now could make me famous in the future. Yeah. You just don't know where it's going to go, whereas the live stream's over there and then. So, it just works either way, really. I'm kind of running towards the end of my list of stuff I made that would be fun to talk about to do with live stream versus YouTube. But either way, shout out to that guy who will be in the description for you guys to watch. We win this game. I'm saying whoop because I got my 2 stealth choppers. I'm going huge with a 40 bomb, which isn't that big, but 40 kills is pretty decent, I'd say. So I'm going to say I hope you enjoyed this commentary. I'll hopefully be bringing one every day. I did a post commentary today because I tried to record this commentary 3 times whilst doing a live com and could not concentrate to save my life. So I kind of decided against doing it that way in the end because it just wasn't working for me. And I knew I had this gameplay sitting there, which I got yesterday, because I chose to do the Capture the Flag catch-up yesterday. It was between this gameplay and that gameplay, so I kind of went with this one for today. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave a favourite, subscribe, share, give me some love, and 5, 4, 3. Don't know why I jumped there. But yeah,